Taming the Tenses, Base Forms of Irregular Verbs. Hello, learners! Welcome back to our series on grammar fundamentals. Today, we're going to unravel the mystery of irregular verbs in English. Our focus in this video will be on understanding base forms. By the end of this video, you'll be more confident in recognizing and using the base forms of these unique verbs. Let's start with understanding what we mean by the base form of a verb. The base form is the raw, unmodified version of the verb. This is the form you'll find when you look up a verb in the dictionary. It's also the form you use with to create the infinitive, like to go, to eat, or to think. So, why do we focus so much on irregular verbs? Well, regular verbs follow a set pattern when they change from present to past tense. We typically just add ed or d to the end. Irregular verbs, on the other hand, do not follow this rule. They change in their own unique ways. For instance, go becomes went, and eat becomes ate. That's why it's crucial to know the base forms well. Let's look at some examples now. The base form of write is write, and it changes to wrote in the past. The base form of see is see, but it becomes saw in the past. Similarly, the base form of begin is begin, and it changes to began in the past. Mastering these base forms and their changes can be a challenge, but there are some strategies that can help. Flashcards, for example, can be really effective. On one side, write the base form, and on the other, write the past form. Or, you could create a verb chart for regular practice. But remember, the key to learning these forms is consistent practice and usage in your daily communication. And that's a wrap on base forms of irregular verbs. I hope this video helps demystify these tricky verbs for you. Remember, the key to mastering English, or any language, is practice. Use these verbs in your day-to-day conversation and writing, and you'll become more comfortable with them over time. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in our next video where we'll delve into the past participle forms of these irregular verbs. Until then, keep practicing.